What do we all have in common? A desire to feel connected.
What is that? What is it? Sign up. Come on. That's right.
The need to feel appreciated. The joy of having fun. And perhaps above all, it is the need to belong and be included.
I enjoy dancing with my best friends and all the wonderful staff.
It's almost changed my life because I love music and I didn't think I would be taking part in anything else.
This year we shared 20 stories, each one a testament to the power of human and sometimes animal connection. We showed you the meaning of work, from science labs to bakeries.
Yeah, I like working in a bakery because I like it was the best I've ever had.
We also brought you an unexpected theme this year, the power of music. From balls to dance classes, and even a sensory-friendly concert by Grammy-winning singer Jason Mraz.
We live in a big world with all kinds of people in it, and everyone deserves access to the arts.
We also showcased the power of the outdoors, with activities like horse therapy.
There you go. Nice job.
Sailing.
You got this?
And a camp for people with autism.
Would you come back again next year?
I would,
Why is that?
because it helps me understand who I really am and how my autism works.
And that is something we all have in common, the need to be understood. You know, the stories we had the privilege to tell this year touched the hearts of over 20 million people on social media. And none had my email box as full as the story of Adam. If you missed it, Adam is a man with autism who grew up struggling to make eye contact, and in his own words, struggled to do anything. It was a story that captured the minds of many. I can't tell you how many emails and social media comments we received. Well, today, I have an update on Adam. He recently went back to New York City to work on another off-Broadway show, getting ever closer to his Broadway dreams. You know, while the numbers mentioned beforehand are great, we tell these stories for two main reasons. One, to shine a light on the power of inclusive communities, and while doing so, highlighting the incredible work of the 36 members who make up the Community Provider Network of Rhode Island. And as for the second, it is my personal goal to make the world a more connected place through storytelling, to remind us that we have far more in common than we ever will different, to show that empowerment and hope can still outweigh negativity and darkness. So as we put a bow on this year and get ready to unwrap more stories in 2025, I want to take a moment to thank you. Your engagement, whether it's watching, commenting, or sharing, helps bring these stories to life. And most of all, I would like to thank the people who entrusted me to tell your story. You know, it isn't easy to let someone with a camera come into your life and trust them to capture your experience with authenticity and care. Many of you did so in hopes that it would touch just one person, that someone somewhere would see the world in a more empowering and inclusive light, to understand you, to truly see you. And while your stories impacted millions on social media, I can also tell you that your stories at least personally impacted one person. Your courage and willingness to share has not only made me a better storyteller, but a better person. It is a constant reminder that a world where everyone is empowered is always better, and that inclusion and empathy can go a long way. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you for trusting me, and thank you for sharing your story. And perhaps that is something we all have in common. Stay kind and Happy New Year.